When we talk about meditation and mind and body fitness, I'm not necessarily talking about any particular type of meditation, although I am going to share one mindfulness strategy with you today. I want to start with just kind of taking into consideration here. You see meditation out and about around in the world, right? So my purpose with my course is to orient you with maybe a couple strategies or a couple different types of practices that you can try on in your own life, right? The king knows the drill, breathe. LeBron James is sitting here. It's the last minute of the fourth quarter. He's taking a moment to himself, right? Why is he doing this? What benefit is he getting from taking a moment to breathe, whatever you want to call it, meditate? Meditation has made its way into the mainstream. It is an ancient practice with its roots in South Asia, right? India, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, right? You can get calm, not be as aggressive, right? Not get upset, not get stuck in that limbic system, the lizard brain. Use your prefrontal cortex more efficiently. Your brain will thank you for finding your own type of meditation, whatever that looks like for you. Your schoolwork might thank you. Your dog is going to thank you because you're able to be more present. Certainly your nervous system is going to thank you. These are some benefits. Make any practice your own by listening to your body. This is the Western psychiatry kind of lens here around meditation. Meditation helps with reacting and responding, right? Finding the difference between having a reaction versus having a response, right? This is a quote from Viktor Frankl, who is a Holocaust survivor and psychiatrist, and feels really passionately about the power of the brain. Between stimulus and response, there is a space, right? So meditation kind of opens that space. In that space lies our freedom and power to choose our response. In those choices lie our growth and our happiness. So this is just another perspective to consider, right? The five senses meditation helps you be in the present moment by experiencing your five senses. So let's go through these, and I want you to try this practice on for size, as little or as much as comfortable for you in this moment. So I love using the senses, and just because you have five senses doesn't mean that you have to use all five senses every time you do this practice, right? You could just use one of the senses to help you. And sight is one that I love for when you're in a new space, right? We had a connection day at school yesterday with some sixth graders, and I know that some people came in, they were feeling a little overwhelmed. They were like, where am I? I don't know this place. There's people here I haven't met. I don't know what's going on. Just using your eyes. So right now, I want you to look around the room that you're in, and usually you're probably facing a certain direction in the room. So I'm going to actually turn my head, and I'm going to look, and I'm going to spot this little chime over here that's on my shelf, right? And I'm going to actually look for 5 different things that I haven't looked at yet today in my room. So go ahead and do that right now. See if you can look at 5 different things that are around in your room. Ideally, you have to actually turn your body and your head. This is also called orienting, right? You're just getting oriented with yourself, with your space. Yeah, orienting yourself in the space by using your eyes, by using your sense of sight, right? You might notice something for the first time. We can also use touch to get oriented, touch to ground us, right? I'm going to invite you to join me if you want to just rub your hands together. You can do that, right? You can take your little fingertips and give yourself a little tap, tap, tap on the top of the head, right? Or maybe like a little scratch instead. Just kind of opening up that sense of touch. You can also tap, tap, tap on the center of your forehead and between your eyebrows. You can tap it out outside of your eyebrows, just gently using your index finger. There's no wrong way to do it. You can tap under your eyes, right? This is a technique that tells your nervous system everything's okay. There's no reason to be stressed. You can tap under your nose. You can tap on your chin. You can take opposite hand to opposite arm and just give yourself a little tap, tap, tap. Combining anything with some breath is always good as well. Doing this opposite side, opposite arm, crossing over tap, right? You're connecting the left and right brain hemisphere. You're sending the message to your body that everything is okay. You can also do this on your legs, right? You can tap it out. You can make a loose fist and give yourself some little taps along the side of the leg, top of the leg, right? You can take your feet, give yourself a little massage, right? Give yourself little squeezes on the arms, on the legs. You can kind of push your joints a little bit, push and pull. Another calming technique for the body. Lots of different ways to use touch to tap into your present moment. And then hearing is a good one. I want you to take a moment here and just listen, right? If you can listen better by closing your eyes, you can close your eyes if that feels comfortable. And you'll maybe hear some sounds close by. And then try to start listening further and further away. So like outside of your room and outside of the building that you're in. Right? Just using the sense of sound and pausing and just stopping can be a powerful way to get into the present moment. Right? We have the sense of smell. Now this one, if you don't have anything to smell nearby, it might be harder. This one's really great if you're out in nature though. If you're out in nature and you want to tap into your sense of smell, maybe you're like laying on a blanket at a park in the grass, you can smell the grass. Maybe you get a whiff of a tree or some flowers nearby, right? Maybe somebody's barbecuing, you can smell the smoke. The smell is really powerful as well if you want to try mindful eating, right? And then taste is also a good mindful eating. I have this little power bar here, a little protein bar. And I invite you, next time you eat a snack, to do it in the five senses way. You can really, look at what you're about to eat first, right? You can even hear it maybe. Like I can hear the wrapper. I'm really tapping into my senses. And then I touch it, I feel, oh, it's like really dense. It's really going to have a lot of dense nutrition in this. I can smell it, right? You can listen to it, right? And then finally you can taste it, right? So taking it in your mouth and not really eating it right away can be another strategy for really getting into the present moment, right? Mindful eating is a practice all on its own. So, take this five senses meditation, take it with you, practice it anytime, any place. And really, whichever sense is most powerful for you for whatever activity you're doing, right? Enjoy.